Today we are doing in a different way. We are doing a different way. So this is Coffee with the Bible. We are reading Exodus. Today is the chapter 24. So let's read it. Let me just, 24. Now he said to Moses, "Come up to the Lord, you and Aaron, Nadab and Abihu, and 70 of the elders of Israel, and worship from afar. And Moses alone shall come near the Lord, but they shall not come near, nor shall the people go up with him." So Moses came and told the people all the words of the Lord, and all the judgments. And all the people answered with one voice and said, "All the words which the Lord has said we will do." And Moses wrote all the words of the Lord, and he rose early in the morning and built an altar at the foot of the mountain, and the 12 pillars according to the 12 tribes of Israel. Then he sent young men of the children of Israel who offered burnt offerings and sacrifices, peace offerings of oxen to the Lord. And Moses took half the blood and put it in basins, and half the blood he sprinkled on the altar. Then he took the book of the covenant and read in the hearings of the people. And they said, "All that the Lord has said we will do, and be obedient." And Moses took the blood, sprinkled it on the people, and said, "This is the blood of the covenant which the Lord has made with you according to all these words." I lost it. Give me a second. And they said, all that the Lord has said we will do, and be obedient. And Moses took the blood, sprinkled it on the people, and said, I finished. "This is the blood of the covenant which the Lord has made with you according to all these words." Then Moses went up, also Aaron, Nadab, and Abihu, and 70 of the elders of Israel, and they saw the God of Israel. How do you imagine that? They saw the God of Israel. How can people see God? Can you imagine how it was? And there was under his feet, as it were a paved work of sapphire stone, and it was like the very heavens in its clarity. I think that they look up and they have so, like from down the feet, the throne, like the floor. Let's see the floor where God is. What do you think? Because how can human beings see God? I will read the against part. "And they saw the God of Israel, and there was under his feet, as it were a paved work of sapphire stone, and it was like the very heavens in its clarity." I think they look from the earth to the heavens and look like they were under the floor where God was. I imagine like this. How do you imagine this? Let me know. But on the nobles of the children of Israel, he did not lay his hand. So they saw God, and they ate and drank. Then the Lord, it's thing that catch my attention. They ate and drank. God calls us to have a dinner with him, to eat and drink with him. God wants a personal relationship with us. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Come up to me on the mountain and be there, and I will give you tablets of stone and the law of commandments which I have written, that you may teach them." Wow, God had already written the commandments before Moses go up to the mountain to take it on tablets of stone. So Moses arose with his assistant Joshua, and Moses went up to the mountain of God, and he said to the elders, "Wait here for us until we come back to you. Indeed, Aaron and Ur are with you." Wow, Aaron didn't go up to the mountain, but Joshua did. That's interesting. What do you think? Do you know the history of Aaron and Joshua? Do you know who are each one of them? Joshua was the leader of the arms, or he will be from this point of the story. And Aaron will be the sacerdote. The sacerdote's not like this. They call, I don't know how to say, the priest. But who went up with Moses to meet God near was the leader of the army, was a warrior, was a soldier, a commander of the army, was Joshua, not the priest, not Aaron. That's very interesting. So Moses arose with his assistant Joshua, and Moses went up to the mountain of God, and he said to the elders, "Wait here for us until we come back to you. Indeed, Aaron and Ur are with you. If any man has a difficulty, let him go to them." Then Moses went up into the mountain, and a cloud covered the mountain. Now the glory of the Lord rested on the mountain Sinai, and the cloud covered it 6 days. 6 days. And on the seventh day he called to Moses out of the midst of the cloud. The sign of the glory of the Lord was like a consuming fire on the top of the mountain in the eyes of the children of Israel. So Moses went into the midst of the cloud and went up into the mountain, and Moses was on the mountain 40 days and 40 nights. A very big meeting with God. And that's interesting that God waits 6 days. Only the seventh day God manifested himself. We need some quiet time before God, before he tell us something, he talk to us. We needed this quiet time before him. So this was the chapter 24 of Exodus. This is Coffee with the Bible, and today I decided to show the Bible and not show myself. Let me know in the comments what do you think about that, and what version do you prefer, when I appears on the screen and talk to you, or when I shows the Bible. Let me know. Thank you for being here, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.